And I think in Barry Weiss's letter as well, it's interesting where she says, a new consensus has emerged in the press, but especially at this paper, that truth isn't a process of collective discovery, but an orthodoxy already known to an enlightened few whose job is to inform everyone else. And most people see the New York Times opinion section in particular as leading this entire move in society.
Well, all I can say is I'm a journalist myself of 4 decades standing. I grew up in a completely impartial environment at the BBC, and I absolutely do not believe that that's what the New York Times either does or should do. I recognise there's a debate around the boundaries of what's acceptable in political discussion and discussion on difficult and painful issues around race and diversity and so on. I believe the Times should be a platform on which that debate takes place, and within sensible bounds, perspectives, intelligent contributions from every shade of opinion should be represented.
Mark, I want to turn the conversation just a little bit, maybe 20 degrees to port here, and talk about the fact that not only the New York Times, many news organizations, including our own NBC and our parent, were perceived to be, and probably were, in 2016, way out of touch with the country. We didn't get it right in terms of polling, in terms of analysis, in terms of a lot of things that were going on in the United States. Do you feel confident that the New York Times is now better positioned as a journalism enterprise to get it right this time? And I ask that in part because I think there is a perception, as Kelly seems to be hitting at here, that the Times, even in its news coverage, begins from a critical point of view with respect to the administration and the president, and that in doing so negates or doesn't consider those parts of the country, vast red parts of the country, if you look at the electoral map, that support the president. So are you better positioned today than 2016 to read the country right?
So it's a fair question. One of the benefits of the success we've had on the business side is we've got more money to spend on journalism, and we have hundreds more journalists now than we did back in 2016. So we've got a substantially bigger newsroom, and we've been investing in coverage of the whole of the United States. That makes good business sense. Texas is a great market for the New York Times now. Ohio is a great market. We are reaching new subscribers across the country, and I want to say, across the spectrum as well. We probably do have a preponderance of liberal rather than conservative subscribers, but we're reaching deep into the heartland.